Next time I choose to fly somewhere, if it's not going from Gatwick, I'm not going, because it's taken me 3 hours to get here. The train had problems. I had to get off the train, find a different route to get here. It's been hell. I left my home at 6:30. I got here just after 9 o'clock. And I've got an early morning flight, so I'll be leaving here at 6 in the morning. I don't even want to go, truthfully. I feel so horrible. So I'm in Perugia. It's absolutely stunning. The sun's shining, so that helps. Wasn't feeling well, didn't want to come. I was unwell on the airplane. Lots of times I wanted to just turn around. The nonsense getting to Stansted yesterday and freezing all night, that was hell. But I'm here now, so I got an apartment and this is it. This room here, which is kind of cute, it's small, and I might actually sleep in this room because it's very quiet there. It's particularly quiet. And then I've got, this is the shower and the bathroom. You can hear the people in the road because it's right on the road. And I've got my kitchen. I doubt I'll be cooking, but got nice little free coffees and water. And this is the extra room, or the main bedroom by the looks of it. It's so quaint. There's a little cubby hole there. Wow. I think if I wasn't going to like anything, it's that there's these curtains don't look like they close. So I'll let lights in, and I just saw a car flying up there. Still, isn't that nice? I feel rough as hell. I feel awful. My head is banging. I think I'll take a little rest. I've been travelling, up since 3:30 this morning. It's now 1 o'clock-ish their time, it's about 11:30. I feel a little rough, so I'm going to lie down and then maybe I'll go and explore. I've got no confidence today. It took me ages to come out of the apartment and just to have a look around. I feel like I don't know if it's because I'm not feeling well or because I haven't been feeling well. And I'm so cold, I'm freezing. That I'm just feeling a little bit unsure of myself. They really don't speak my language very well here, and I don't speak theirs, which is a pain in the butt. Wish I'd have been more scholarly and learnt languages. It's very pretty here, and it kind of reminds me of Transylvania the other day. Another old town, old city. It's quaint. So I came for Chocolate Festival and I stumbled upon it. Feeling a bit proud of myself, even though I'm exhausted. It's pure hill after hill after hill. I'm knackered, but here are some of the stalls. EuroChocolate. It's really lovely here. I seem to be finding myself in these old towns. Not unhappy, I think they're beautiful. How wonderful is that? It's lovely. All sorts of different chocolates. know what my son's getting for Christmas. He's 31, but he's getting chocolate. I was expecting to come here and it'd be absolutely packed. Half the shops are all closed. They're not very cheap. 60 euros for a kilo. Feels like it's a lot. That looks amazing. Oh, look at that. Oh, they look good. Oh, what is this here? Pork. Hog roast, basically. All up here. Oh. Stalls.
Signora cara, altri 3 le volevo. Altri 3.
Look at that, chocolate for miles. Do you ever see so much of chocolates? All different types. That one there looks nice, just plain white chocolate. One thing that I can say, it's bloody expensive. You think for a festival they would reduce the prices. I'm assuming they've increased them. I just know that it's expensive. It looks so tasty. And rustic, you know, it's broken into pieces from the slabs and then weighed. Yummy, yummy. That one looks nice. As much as I don't feel well, I am glad I'm here. I've been here a few hours now. I have lost my confidence. I don't know what that's about or why. It may well be just that I'm cold and I haven't felt well. But I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I got up the courage to come out. And the other thing is that I feel like people are watching me. I don't know what's the matter with me today. It's like, oh, what's she doing? What's she doing? But no one's actually paying me any attention at all. This is in my mind. I just lost confidence. And I'm not sure why, but now I'm in the centre. It's not so bad. Look at that. That's stunning. All these countries have such amazing places, little areas, you know. You should see their countryside. I'd love to get a drive out in it, but it's very expensive here, truthfully. A transfer from the airport, they wanted £300 just from the airport to where my apartment is, which is a 20-minute drive. I told them to keep that. But when I came out of the airport, taxi driver in one of those same vans took me for 40 euros. Oh, it's lovely here. Maybe this is the cathedral, I think. Yeah. Is there cathedral? Look at this ceiling. Isn't that spectacular? Somebody got up there on their back, basically, and painted that upside down. Amazing. It's so quiet in here. Lovely. These things are costing all the money that they cost. Got to enjoy it. This one has been expensive, this trip. I paid £68 for the flight. I paid £276 for the apartment. I paid £28 or something for the train fare to get to Stansted. Another £86 to stay in a hotel overnight so I'd be able to make the flight time. I paid €40 for a taxi from the airport to my apartment because I'm not feeling great, and the bus ride would have been over an hour. Got to make the most of what there is to see and give thanks and praise that the Lord has allowed me to see them. It's beautiful in here. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I thought it was going to be packed here and I was dreading it. Maybe come tomorrow, Saturday, might be different. Everywhere's closed. It's coming up to 3 o'clock. But from between 1 o'clock and 2:30, I haven't seen a single thing open. I think they're a little bit like the Spanish and they have a siesta and everything will reopen shortly. It's a different world, isn't it? Chocolate Experience Museum. Ooh. Gosh, look at that view. How lovely. I'm going to get up closer.
Io sono dopo mi viene a sinistra, bello mio.
Each of these countries have the most amazing countryside views. And they're all slightly different in their rusticness, if that's a word. So nice. Don't think there's going to be very much to do here, folks. Came for the chocolate festival, and it's just stall after stall of very expensive chocolate. But I do know they have events on, and I haven't really searched out the events.
Voleva fare la foto, signore. Non è una buona. Buttarsi sotto la macchina con nonchalance non è un'idea positiva. Si avvicini, non si allontani per favore. Sta con voi? Com'è? Te l'hai chiesto, moglie, no? Finirà prima o poi, voglio dire. Chi è? Ah, salve! Dalla Colombia! Ah, dalla Colombia! Siete tutti, anche lei dalla Colombia? No?
When I decided to start doing these videos, I said to myself, I'm solo and sovereign, but I'm going to be honest about what I'm doing solo and sovereign. And that means recording the good, the bad and the ugly. If I'm really honest, if I see another fortress again, I'll scream. Or another cathedral, I'll go mad, I'll pull my hair out. There's only so many of those that you can go and see in a different country. I feel like an old lady who's, museum hunting. I don't want to be an old lady museum hunting. I want some bloody fun. This is my second day. I just don't have to get up and go and visit the same things that I'm going to see or that I've seen in previous countries, in a country where I don't speak their language. Yes, I was grumpy before I got here, and that's kind of messed up the thing for me mentally. It is beautiful here, and I can imagine that in the summer it must be stunning. But they can't hold their chocolate festival in the summer because the chocolate will melt. But it's so freezing. And then let's talk about the chocolate festival. It's ridiculously expensive. Prices for chocolate is through the roof. Now, unless it's lined in gold, I refuse to pay for it. This is grumpy Sonia speaking today, mainly because I've been sick, and so maybe that's just changed my whole tone. Am I enjoying Perugia? To be perfectly frank, as beautiful and stunning as it is, no, I'm not. I want to go home. But I've got a day and a half left, and I'm going to try and make the best of it that I can. And maybe it's just going to be an expensive rest break. And if I can film anything worthy in between times, I'll do it. So Perugia is a medieval mountaintop town. I don't know how they do it. I've got low physical energy, and these constant hills is hard. It's really, really hard. I've seen the oldest people walking up and down these hills. It's something to behold. Very old and antiquated. I come up for a couple of hours and then I'll go back and rest, you know, get something to eat, if I can find somewhere cheap and cheerful. The way it's looking, McDonald's is a real thing. It will be the cheapest thing I can probably buy here. It's also a university town, so two of the major universities are here in Perugia. Oh my gosh, look at that view. I don't know if you can see those mountains there in amongst the fog. How amazing. And mystical with all that fog and mist. Some more of the festival here. It's not as packed as I had anticipated it to be, but it's been running for a couple of weeks now. The smells of the food, delicious, and reasonable prices too. I was so miserable yesterday and I could have come in here. But I didn't see this and I wasn't directed here. I've come here quite by accident. There we are. EuroChocolate. That was French. It was meant to be Italian. It's cute, isn't it? I don't know what these are. It says latte, which means milk. So it's milk chocolate of some sort. It's only $3.10. It's quite reasonable. And then there's ones with all sorts of names, which are €6.50. Ooh. That lady's there, is making crepes. I'm having trouble getting chocolate out of the bottle. They look tasty, I might have one. Q is making something interesting. Give me a lovely smile. And then they fry them. And then they add chocolate to it in here. It looks really tasty. It smells amazing. I'm tempted to buy one. €8, which isn't much. I don't know what's the matter with me today. I just feel cheap. Chocolate looks amazing. That lady there's making crepe on a stick that they're dipping chocolate. It smells amazing. So I'm in Rocca Paolina, which is the underbelly of what was once a fortress built by the Pope. When the Etruscans fell out of love with the Pope, they tore it down. It must have been huge if this is the underground of it. I guess this is where they would have kept prisoners. There's a lot that I'm not allowed to go in and see. It's locked off, as you can see. This would have probably been a cell, and they're using it for stuff. What I like about this, of course, you don't have to pay to get in, it's free, and it's really warm as if they've got heating on. That's roughly probably what it might have looked like, I guess. Don't like the idea of standing on the glass. See, it continues down. There's lots of little artisan shops and things to be seen in here. I won't go in, but it's cute. Bought some bits for my son. Christmas is coming up. I always give him a stocking even though he is 31. Chocolate all looks so beautiful. These little bars here are €4.50. That one there looks just the lick. And I might just buy it for myself even though it's £4.50. There's just so many different kinds of chocolate. And every stall has something slightly different. It's now that I've walked around a bit more, there's some that aren't as expensive as others. And I might have been a bit harsh in my original thoughts around it all. That could be just that I was cold and miserable. Coming up to 5 o'clock on a Saturday, it's now just starting to come alive.
I nostri solisti, sax alto il maestro Giovanni Sannipoli.
I'm too cold to stand and watch, but compared to yesterday, there are hundreds of people out. This time last night, it was people going home. It's livelier and it's exciting. There's a vibe. I guess when you're wrapped up warm, it's not so bad. I'm extra wrapped today. That said, I am getting the worst cramp, because I'm freezing. That's with the hat and gloves and wrapped up, 3 jumpers. It's okay. I can manage till I get home. Well, I like all these little cutesy shops. This one's a chocolate shop. Perugia seems to be well known for its chocolates. It's like the centre of Italy for chocolates or something, I think they said. It's kind of taken with this little salami place. Salami's hanging up in the window. Cute. It's 5:30. I'm looking for somewhere to eat, but restaurants don't open till 7 p.m. because I've been out all afternoon. I haven't eaten a single thing. I want dinner now. I've come across this little boat here. There seems to be a little restaurant here. So I may very well find my way in here because it says open. Let's have a look. I did beef fillet with porcini yesterday and it was absolutely bloody awful. I don't know what kind of beef that was, but it had me yakking. It's more like cat. But I'm in Italy. I love the medievalness of it. The buildings are also very tight together, these little cobble roads. It's lovely, and you come out on these little squares every so often, piazzas. Sound of the bells of the church. Lots of little restaurants, just tucked in, really tiny little places. Trattorias, really is different here. Very close, very tight, very, I don't know, for me a bit claustrophobic if I'm honest. But who am I? Also oldie worldy. Last evening here in Perugia, thought I'd come out and take a little walk, catch some air. Stayed in the apartment all day. I just didn't have the capacity to walk up the hills or see the same square over and over again. But I thought I'll come and have another look at it in the evening, because it is beautiful. It's stunning in every way. It's so old and antiquated and different in every way. But you know, once you've been here 24 hours and you've gloried in the splendour of it, you've been mesmerised by the beauty of it, you're not going to want to do it for 3 days, put it that way. And I could say to you, well, you know, they've got the fortress, but it's just spacious walls. There's nothing magnificent about it to say, oh my gosh, you have to see that, you know? And then there's the well. I could have gone and seen that. It's €4 to go and look at a hole in the ground. And maybe I'm being a bit wicked. I don't mean to be, but, you know, you go in, you look down, you see the hole, you see the water, you see some moss around it. It's nothing that exciting that warrants a visit. So would I come back to Perugia? I probably doubt it. That said, I'll never say never, because I wasn't particularly well, and that put a bit of a dampener on it from the beginning. Did I like it? It's okay. Did I enjoy the food? No. It's pasta and bread. I don't know why they're not all fat, to be perfectly honest. I was so unenamoured with it that I didn't even record it. And that could just be the two places that I happened to pick. I don't want to put you off. Come and see it. Come and delve into the beauty of it. Come and be taken by the age of it. And maybe there's stories to be found that I didn't bother to look for. I don't know. Come and look. But is it worth spending 3 days? I can't say it is. Pass through, you know, if you're visiting Rome, you come and spend a day, or something like that. This has been one of those ones that I won't say I regret. It's an experience, and I've got to give thanks, because there are many people that will never get to experience this. But I'm glad that this particular experience is now at its end. I want to go home. That's about all I've got to really say on it. So one last look around, and then arrivederci. I don't think that's Italian. Maybe it is. One thing I've noticed about this place, on every corner is a megaphone pumping out radio music or music, and so no matter where you go in the town, there's noise. That's been a bit much for me. I like a bit of peace, and it gets a little bit loud. This run here is not so bad, but when you go around onto the main square, 4th of November square, there's just these pumping noises on every single corner, and you start to feel a bit confused. It's almost like, well, you know, what am I doing? Where do I go? I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. But with the amount of people here and that noise from those megaphones, starts to be a bit crazy making. The other thing that I've noticed since I've been here is how angry everybody is. And maybe I exaggerate a little bit, but the older brigade, so angry, so brusque and abrupt. Now, maybe it's because I don't know the language well, but I'm trying, you know, grazie and pardon and, you know, the few little words that I know, but they are so angry. Not a smile, not an acknowledgement, not a nod. They stop short of shoving things in your hands or snatching the money off you. The younger generation, beautiful, really beautiful, smiling and happy, and you know, glad to see that you're here spending your money that you've come all the way from England with them. But the older ones look pissed off. Will I miss Perugia? No, actually, I won't. I felt uncomfortable here from I landed. I put it down to me not being well, but actually, I haven't found them welcoming. Maybe if I learnt a bit more of the language, I might come back and try again. And they might be a little bit more open arms to me. I don't know. I know I'm not imagining it though. This is the National Gallery. See how old the walls are. I wonder what it was before it was the National Gallery. Got some bookshop in there, gift shop I guess. I don't know if I really want to go upstairs. Well, let's go up and see what it's saying, shall we? I'll get up here and I've got to pay for it, in which case we're coming straight back down because I'm broke. I don't think I can make it up the rest of those stairs. Got to the top. She asked for a ticket. I didn't know you needed a ticket. There's nowhere that says it in English. Again, I don't read the language, that's on me. But again, so angry. Ticket, ticket. So I kind of said, from downstairs, downstairs? Yes, yes. And she's just so angry. It doesn't hurt to have a little smile. I smile with everybody, but it seems like they're all very unhappy in this country and none of them like to smile. Shocking. So I think there's a sign somewhere there that says tickets are 15 euros. So if you want to come to the National Gallery in Perugia, it's 15 euros entry. Or you could stay in London and go to our National Gallery, which is free. See what I'm saying about all the noises, the bells, the noise from that's something else that they've added. Over there is one of the speakerphones up on the wall, there's music coming from that. There's so many noises all at once that is affecting my nervous system. And telling me, Sonia, go back to your apartment, why did you even come out? One thing about this square, it seems like they've always got entertainment. Yesterday there was the band and the woman singing. There was the woman on stilts and the guy in the toy car. Now there's this. So there's always something to be done in this square come the evening, if you're interested. Wow. Wow, that's wicked.
Ma adesso sono...
You can actually feel heat from that. The smell of the gas is shocking. But fire and bubbles is kind of cute. Almost went on his ass. gnarly, apparently. This involves the public getting covered in bubbles. What I do like about this is that everything's very well lit, so no matter where I walk I don't feel unsafe. There's no one around. These are all houses in behind here. It reminds me very much of Essaouira, which is in Morocco. The old town behind the ancient walls is almost identical to this. It's been an interesting weekend. I've been sick. I've got about, I bought some chocolate, I saw the festival, and I did it all my way, miserable, Moany, but solo and sovereign, and if I can do it folks, you can do it. So if anything at all resonates with you guys, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Would you come here? Is there anywhere in Italy that you like to go? If there's anywhere that you'd like to see me go, or any kind of event you would like to see me participate in, please just let me know. I'm running out of ideas. And I'm getting bored quickly these days if I don't do things. So anything you suggest, I'll try and give it a go within reason. And my 60th birthday coming up, anything ideas you've got for that, that's a big one, so let's do something big. And on that note, see you on the next one.